Hi, I am back with another exciting tutorial. Welcome to day 25 of the 30-day UI/UX Design and Animations Challenge. Today we will create a form validation animation in Figma using variables. Let's design components for input fields first. There are two ways to validate the form in Figma using variables, as our main purpose is to present the idea how our product will show up in real world. So, we can either use string variable to see if we have still placeholders in text field, which means user has not entered anything in the input field yet, so we should not move to the next screen. Another method is to use a variable to check variant or state of input field. If it is in default state or active state, that means user has not entered anything yet. If it is in filled state, we can move to next screen. As we are using components, we will design different states of input fields, so we will use the second method. So I have added 3 states for the username field. Make them a component set and give every variant a proper name. Now same for the password field. I am adding some extra states here, one for incomplete field, as passwords should be 8 or more characters long. And one extra for the visibility toggle. Now select all and make them a component set. Give a proper name to variants, as we will apply string variable on layer name, and then add actions based on these conditions. Now in the Design panel, you will see the Local Variables option. Add variables here to complete the functionality. I am adding a string variable for both username and password with the default string value. Now adding a Boolean variable for error visibility text to toggle the visibility of the error message. Now an error message variable is to store an error message. Add text for error and attach string variable error message for the value of this text from the text panel. Add a Boolean variable by right-clicking that I button in the Appearance section to toggle visibility. Now add interactions on input field variants. I am adding on-click trigger to change the variant. I am adding one extra conditional interaction to check the state of other input fields so that I can switch the activity of input fields. That means if the user clicks on the username field, that should be active, and if the user clicks on the password field, that should be active, and username field should be in a default state. So I am adding a condition: if the username variable has the value active, then it should set it to default. And same condition on the username field is to check the password variable if it is active, set it back to default. Replace components on the actual screen and test it. It is not behaving fine because we have not attached the variables yet on fields that we have created to check states. When you click on the field, you will see a variable option in front of the property name. Attach the variable here. Same for the password field. So activity toggle working fine now. Now let's add error text on main screen. I am adding a success screen where we will navigate after successful login. Now add other conditions on login button. If username variable has default or active value, that means on default or active state and not entered any data, then set error visibility to true and set error message because username is empty according to this scenario. Add one more condition to check password field as well and set error message accordingly. I am adding one more condition for partially filled password state. Confirm the name of that variant if password variable point to that state. Set error message variable to show user a message that password should be long. Now I am adding else condition for this last condition that should be trigger when if condition doesn't meet. I will set error visibility to false again and navigate to next screen. So else condition is not working. Here I am adding another condition to check if username is filled and password is also filled. I am checking both variants for password with hidden and visible text. If we are on these states, then we can go to next screen. Now test it. So our other conditions are working fine as it is preventing from going to next screen but not showing error message, so we might have some issue with error visibility variable. I was changing variables value in a single statement with and condition. Now let's separate these actions. Change both variable values in separate steps. Here you go. Catch up for the next day. Thanks for watching.